It's Antonio. What's happening in the world today? The Knicks won today, 87-71. Great game. They've been playing with heart all season. Things are going right for them. Just gotta keep playing hard defense and just keep counting our blessings. You know. I just wanna I don't usually make these kind of videos, but I just wanna kind of address about the Philly sports. Sorry, I talk with my hands a lot, but I don't know. Like, there's not too many words to say about it. I don't hate Philly. It's just I don't really. I never grew up really watching any other sports. I'm a Yankees fan, Knicks fan. For 2 years, I've been a Knicks fan, Yankees fan pretty much my whole life. Rangers fan because of my dad. It's not really my favorite sport, and I'm pretty much diehard Eagles. Cause I live in New Jersey, we it's always up and down with Philly and New York sports, so I became an Eagles fan. But yeah, I hate the Giants. Fuck them, fuck them. But yeah, you know, like today's day and age, watching Philly sports. I mean, you watch they always have potential. They even when they have great teams, they go far, and somehow they still choke. Like that year, the Flyers were like what? They were like in the finals. They could have won. And my boy Nitro Freak made a video on this about the ownership, and he's right. But it's like they can never win that title. They get that far, and I mean, Phillies. You got to give respect where it's due. Phillies, you know, they did their thing, and even when Philly teams have good sports, the sports teams they just sometimes they just always find a way to choke. It's just personally watching it in today's day, um, watching Philly sports. That's just the way it is. Like you turn it on and okay, Sixers, they're a young team, but they never can get anything. And then their coach is quitting because of pressure, and then um, I mean, and I love the Eagles, and it's always, but they've struggled the last couple of years, but this year's gonna be different. I'm hoping we can at least shut some people up this year. We'll probably win the division, but I hope, I hope, but yeah, Knicks. I don't know. I'm just on the topic of Philly sports. It's just I don't it's just I don't know how you could be like a fan. I'll give you this. The fans are passionate. They really are. And when you put like my boy Kyle Nitro Freak, he did bring up with Philly how like Philly teams have a lot of pressure because the fans are so passionate. But I could say New York and Philly are kind of equal in this way because New York has the Big Apple. It's the bright lights. It's tough. You look at the Yankees. It is tough to be in that situation. And props to the Yankees right now playing really good baseball in my opinion without their all stars. The people that are out like Jeter and everything. Just props to them, and I hope they keep going. Go Yanks, baby. Yankees. But yeah, yeah. So like, so in my opinion, I think they're kind of like equal because you got the Big Apple, and then you got Philly fans. You got the Big Apple pressure, under the lights, and then you got Philly fans expecting greatness and winning, which every sports team does. But yeah, so I feel like they're still kind of equal, and not that New York gets it done every year. It they find. I feel like, in my opinion, they're more enjoyable to watch most seasons because they can act. They actually, I feel like most of their like the Knicks. I fell in love with them because they just play with heart, and I've been to a few Sixers games, and I don't mind the Sixers. I really don't. It's just like, how do you watch a team where they just underperform or choke, or they don't win it or whatever. It's just, I might be a little biased because the New York might not win it every year. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I am being totally biased because I don't. I like New York and then I don't like Philly. So, and I know this video is dragging on a little bit longer, but the teams I kind of hate. It just goes Boston. Any other team that pisses me off. But if when the like certain days, like if the Yankees lose, like I'll turn on a Phillies game, and somehow if they're like winning or something, somehow they choke, they blow it. And I know Nitro Freak said they might win the World Series this year, but we'll see. It's just like he said, ownership and all this. But what I'm just trying to get to the point is, like, I don't know how you can just just be so like determined and loyal with this team, with these Philly teams. So much dedication. I give you guys so much props, you Philly fans, because you guys have so much heart for your team. And then they disappoint you by the I don't know, mid-season, beginning of the season, end of this. If they have a good team, they disappoint you in the final round or something, or the playoffs, or something just doesn't go their way, or because the ownership just is a fucking piece of shit. But I don't know. I'm just I'm glad I'm just not a Giants fan, but I'm just kind of ranting a little bit and mumbling and shit. But yeah, I don't usually make these kind of videos, so I don't know what to fucking talk about. But yep. So go Knicks. Series is 2-0. Knicks. Friday 8 o'clock in Boston. Should be a good one. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, but till next time. Shout out to PvP. Dope Fresh Nation. Peace.